Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everyone. Manchester United, how do I say? It's very hard for me to say welcome to the new Manchester United because that's how it feels like. With Lenny Yoro confirmed today, getting the iconic number 15 shirt confirmed. Work permit is also boom, bush, bash confirmed as well. Manchester United are moving fast on the market. What does it mean? Number 15 for Lenny Yoro, who wore that number 15 shirt. I want to let you know later on when we start the intro who wore the legendary number 15 shirt that Lenny Yoro also is wearing. But what is going on regarding moving on next to the target in terms of the midfield? Ugarte, of course, there's ongoing talks with PSG, but they're also a little bit dilemma that our target, the prime target that we've been scouting for months and months and months, Jao Neves, is also on the cards for PSG. We find out that the price that Benfica wants 70 million, and that opens the door. But that is a little bit of a double jeopardy. Can Manchester United all of a sudden pull this playoff? Can it be masterminded? Can it play a game of chess here? We'll find out as well. These are the stories that we're going to discuss today as a community, but we're also going to look on the free market as well, what is going on with Rabiot as well. But also, we are moving players out. There's a bidding war for Scott McTominay, and hold your horses. This is all we're going to talk about, but I want you to do me a favor. Please like and subscribe, and we will be back in 15 seconds. And we are live, people. Good afternoon, good evening. It is 8 o'clock UK time, which is fantastic. 9 p.m. Central European time. And I cannot help myself by going live same time as Goldbridge. But I have my reasons. I've been out and about, going around, actually doing an ice bath challenge, which was very weird. But I feel fantastic. And then, of course, I could not help myself by going in the shopping mall. And look what I got. I got the tea source. I cannot help myself. But anyway, we're not here to talk about me. And my pardon if I'm going 1 hour earlier, because I got to get up early tomorrow and drive my best friend to the airport. It's been here for 3 fantastic weeks. And of course, he's a gooner. And of course, he's salty that Manchester United have done 2 signings. But you know what? Manchester United, as I said, welcome to the Manchester United, the new Manchester United, not the old.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
And right now, it feels like Gattuso, I'm sorry, it feels only good. All the shit is out of the door because we are doing bits on the market. But you know what? Rivals are scared. Rivals are absolutely shitting themselves regarding Lenny Yoro. We've seen many fan channels crying about it. And all we can say is take the L. Take the L. Jokes aside, I'm in a good mood, guys. I'm in a good mood. Endorphins are flying high. Copium, dopium, whatever you call it. I must say that you guys must also feel it. Tonight, it's only me, and I potentially will be joined by Jarvis. But it's summer, and everyone is enjoying the hot weather outside. But anyway, big up for all of you that are coming in here, because we're going to talk about a lot of stories. We're going to talk about the double jeopardy, of course, regarding, Ugarte. What is the situation with Jao Neves, and what is the potential solution? I've been talking to some people. I've been talking to the Portuguese market as well, some close friends of mine that works in the industry. And I'm going to share a little bit of a tweaks and a little bit of a mastermind plan, because Omar Brada is calling the shot. He's the mastermind behind the whole plot here, what we've seen in the 2 transfer windows. But anyway, before I continue, I just wanted to give a massive shout out to everyone that's coming in here. As per usual, big legends are coming in here. Jao Wick is saying same time as Goldbridge. I know, Jao Wick. I know. What can I do? I know that Goldbridge will swallow all the traffic, but we don't really care. We're here for the whole fan base community. If you want to tune into our channel, you choose. If you want to watch Goldbridge, go watch Goldbridge. He's also doing good content, apparently. Because as explained, I've been out all day. It's my last day with my good friend that is here visiting, and I've been spending some time with him. And we did an ice bath challenge, which I'm probably going to share for members only video, but it was pretty much scary the first time I ever done it. So it's like you go into 7 degrees, -7 degrees, or not even minus, +7 degrees, and you go 3 times 5, like, you know, and you try to control your breath. But afterwards, oh my God, it was so refreshing. The bloodstream circulation, you felt so much lighter. Let me know in the comments if you've ever done an ice bath in your whole life. 1 hour later, you will move more views. I know, but I had my reasons and I cannot go because I had to go to sleep. Right now, it's 2 a.m. in the morning where I'm sitting. 8 p.m. get ready for Euro announcement, 100%. Rivals, take that, what Jamie Van is saying. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Well, Manchester, what are you saying here? Already out an app. Yeah. Anyway, wow, we already have straight from an uppercut with Jonathan Liljenberg gifting 5 memberships. Big up, mate. We have 5 gifted memberships. So bear with me. Bear with me. This deserves a big special.
Oh my God!
Yay, flying in with an uppercut, 100%. Thank you, brother from another mother, all the way from Sweden, gifted 5 Mufc Realist TV. And Big Booty Latina Hunter was actually gifted a membership. Big up, Big Booty Latina Hunter. That is a cracking name, by the way. Abdullah Irwan was also gifted a membership. The Living Prophecy Legendary. Nicholas Mataya also was gifted a membership. Let me know if I missed out somebody else. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I missed somebody. And big up, it's a massive thanks. Give Jonathan Liljenberg his love, heart, and all that jazz. Guys, we also have another super chat from Jonathan as well. Big up, mate. Coming in from Sweden with 20 Swedish crowns. Where did you buy their shirts from? Specific from the web? No. Listen, I live in Thailand, so yeah, listen. In Thailand, you can get this counterfeit. You have something called Lazada. You have Shopee. You know, you have China next door. So there's a lot of counterfeits, to be honest. But today I walked into a shopping mall and I saw this amazing shirt that I don't have in my collection and I cannot help myself, right? So I just had to buy it. That is the answer. Unfortunately, you guys that live in Europe, you cannot order. And this is the privilege. Like, you know, you get a shirt for 10 euros. Like, that's so cheap and good quality, by the way. Anyway, that's me cheating in the cheat card. 18 likes. Get those likes up, please. Hi, Rajat. Good afternoon. Good evening. How you all doing? What is cryptocurrency, Mick? What do cryptotherapy? Cryptotherapy. I don't have no idea what you're saying here. Listen, anyway, Mark just got out of the class. Mark, if you're coming in, come in raw. We are here live and we will be waiting for you. Are you still my friend? Long time no see, amigo. I haven't seen you for a long time, and good to get your DM earlier. Hi, Mick. It's not Yoro, but it's Zorro. Yeah, we Zorro. Listen. You know, I call Lenny Longlegs. That is the new nickname, right? That is Lenny Longlegs. But Z is Zerk. They is Zerk. The Z is Zorro. Amazing deal. Zorro and Xerxes. 30 plus 52 million, 82 million pounds. Good business, not overpaying, and low salaries, young players, 100%. Look, you know, at the end of the day, like, if you really want to dive right into it, right, let's do this. Like, you know, let's do this. Hang on a second. Before we kick on the show, I want to bring in this to this stage. Hang on a second. There we go. Listen, on Mufc Realist TV, we have a website, of course, and we track everything that we do. You guys do the transfer ratings. And right now, if you're looking at the deals in, we have 2 deals in, and we spent 77.8 million. But that's not in total. That is in total. But this will be divided into payments. So in essence, we spent 25 million this season, right? And if we look at the deals out, people, we have 6 outs at the moment, right? We have 65.9 million pounds generated in sales and wages. Now, keep in mind that we also sold Greenwood for 27.8 something. So that is a pure profit. So technically, we have not spent 1 single penny on this transfer window, if you feel my drift, guys. Let me continue with the chat anyway. Big up Madhouse, big up Vogonator, you know, how you doing? Yeah, I can see you. 31 likes, it's getting hard in here. Anyway, first and foremost, let us just dive right into this story. Let us just go, where did I have so many tabs open, so excuse me, language. Okay, first and foremost, congratulations. Lenny Longlegs has now obtained his UK work permit, among other final details. So This is Manchester United moving swift. You remember, like, when it used to be Murtaugh, when it used to be like, under the woodwork, it used to take them weeks and weeks for even like what's going on with the work visa. Why are not happening, right? Right now, we signed the guy the other day. Oh, confirmed. And now he's got a work permit. Swift. So this is the new Manchester United people. And he also got the number 15, the iconic number 15. And he actually had the number 15 when he played for Lille. But the question that I posed to you, who else had the iconic number 15? Let me know in the chat who else was the centre-back that was wearing number 15 for Manchester United a couple of years ago. Let me know. I'm looking at the chat. I'm scanning. Let me see. What do we have here? I don't see you guys coming up with any solutions, but it is a quiz that I'm giving to you. Yeah, Voganator was first to come in. Vida, of course, it was Nemanja Vidic, Bratte, the legendary, not Maguire, Jonathan Liebert, Vidic. Vidic is what you say. Yeah, Wizard says Vidic. Charles, big up to you. Say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, family. Good evening to you. Nemanja Vidic, Bratte, Nemanja Zebawash. Of course, Lilis, who is Balkan, knows directly. It's 15. It's Vidic. So that is iconic. I just want to give a massive shout out also to Engberg as well. Ugarte need, what are you saying here? Ugarte need to be next priority, best partner, and help Maine at its best. Listen, let's start with Ugarte, because Ugarte and Jao Neves is two different signings. They're not even the same positions. I 100% agree with you that an Ugarte is needed. 100%. We needed that destroyer in the midfield, somebody that can take the ball from defense, but also transport it over to the final third as well. So he is that player that we need. But Ugarte and Jao Neves is not the same player. Neves is more the hybrid number 6 and 8. So if we're going to get into that story, there is some news regarding Florian Plettenberg as well that I want to share with you, because Florian Plettenberg said a couple of hours ago, after finalizing the deal with Lenny Yoro, today, Manchester United is set to continue pushing for Manuel Ugarte. He's been told that he's on the list of Manchester United, and the 23-year-old central midfielder from PSG is keen to join Manchester United and the new project. We're talking about the project. There's a lot of players now that are really lit and really want to join the new revolution, the project, the new Manchester United. But however, according to Plettenberg, no agreements is yet, but ongoing talks. So there is no really concrete bits, right? So that means that they're speaking to Ugarte and the agents, and he's given the green lights, he's activated, wants to join. But we know that there is a tricky situation with PSG, right? All of a sudden, they came out, the news also Fabrizio Romano is saying that our long-lost target, Jao Neves, is now available for 70 million, right? It's clear and obvious that Manchester United is having Jao Neves as a marquee signing. They've been scouting him for months, the whole season, right? They've been sending George Mendes, who's been the intermediate on the market, going backwards and forwards. There have been numerous reports that United is putting like silence bids in, and obviously, by reported before, Benfica needs to sell, right? They realize they cannot get the 100 million or 120 million euros. So that is very interesting, 70 million. So I believe, I've been told that United can do this deal on 75. But here's the crux, like everyone has been speaking about it, right? If this is what I call double jeopardy, this is how we play the chess game right now. Now, the instrumental part of this is Omar Barada, right? The city man, that did so many smart moves. He was instrumental in Lenny Yoro deal, 100%, and he's got his fingers in the pulse in this one as well. How do we deal with PSG on this one, right? There was numerous reports earlier as well, if you recall, that United might potentially look to take Ugarte on a loan with an obligation to buy. Right? That's a smart move. That is what you should do, Manchester United, because if your eyes is on the price of, Jao Neves, you don't want to fund them the money for them to get Jao Neves, 100%. Now, Fabrizio Romano saying that the player is keen. Of course, player is keen to go anywhere else. He wants to develop. He wants to go. But if Manchester United comes in for him, he will probably choose Manchester United because of the relationship with Diego Dalot, Bruno Fernandes, and all the Portuguese players that he knows well. Now, here's the dilemma, right? We still have Amrabat that can play that Ugarte role that we can sign for 13 to 12 million pounds, right? what is the game of chess we're playing here, right? If we then go in and go all in for Ugarte, which clearly we know that PSG don't fancy him, they want to get rid of him, and he doesn't want to play for them either, because of the current manager don't want to play him, right? They don't simply play that style of play. They rather play Vitinha instead. So if we then go in and negotiate to say, okay, we give you 40 million, that 40 million they will use towards Neves, which is something that we don't want. So what we do here, okay, let's hypothetically play chess here, guys. You all play chess. I think that all my brothers now and everyone is going in there thinking, oh shit, like, this is a boy that we've been scouting forever. This is the generation talent. We're buying youngster Euro shit. Can we get another one hijacked? I wouldn't say that it's a hijack because it's been a Manchester United target for months, right? More likely it's PSG that is trying to hijack this deal. We were always supposed to go in and get this over the line, but we needed to get rid of Casemiro, Eriksen. Now that Donny van de Beek is gone, that opens up another door. So everything depends on sales at the moment. This is what I've been told, though. But what do we do with PSG here? How do we negotiate? We're talking about PSG regarding Ugarte. We're talking about PSG regarding Xavi Simons. But Xavi Simons here has the power himself. It's been widely reported that he will pick where he wants to go. So that one is okay. But I don't want us to sort of miss out Jao Neves. And the question is to you guys, do we really need Jao Neves? Because Jao Neves is not the Ugarte position. Jao Neves is the hybrid 6 and 8, right? Jao Neves is the typical one that will play like next to Kobe Mainoo or rotate with Kobe Mainoo. So that is typically like a Kobe Mainoo signing. But what do we do here in the solutions? My suggestion is, and I believe that Manchester United are looking at this solution, potentially negotiate, because they haven't not put in a bid as of yet. They are scouting, they are looking, they are hesitating, they are still in negotiations. And a lot of people think that this is going to be here we go next week. But now they open up the eyes because they have found out that PSG is going in for Jao Neves. So they are thinking, all right, this is how we're going to play now. Of course, the ideal solution would be to go in and negotiate. We know that you don't want Ugarte. Let me have him on loan with an obligation to buy. Let us try and buy first, all right? Or, in that case, if not, we will just go and trigger Amrabat. We will just pay 13 million for Amrabat because he can play that position, and we go all in and pay 75 million for Neves. What would you do, guys? That's a big question mark. Another one that is also astute, that is Rabiot, right? He's for free, but that is a different position as well. What would you do, guys? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat what will you do. I want to hear from you right here, right now. Drop your message in the live comments as well so I can read it out. Let me see. Jao Neves maybe, and wait till 2025. Yeah, he's got apparently 1 year left on his contract as well, apparently. And here's another thing what I forgot. Thank you, Ingber. And also Collier, 100%. I'd rather use Collier, only 1 year older than Neves. So here's the thing. Even if we don't go for Ugarte, even if we don't, it's not the end of the world, because we can sign Sofian Amrabat to place in that number 6 position and integrate Collier and so many other youngsters. So I want to hear from you. What are you saying, guys? What do you think? What do you think? I see Jamie Wayne said Neves and Ugarte on loan. Well, I don't think they will loan him out. They want to sell him, like we're talking about Neves. But Ugarte is definitely a catch-22 situation where PSG thinks that, the player doesn't want to play that. They don't want to use him. They want to sell him, right? So what do you do? What do you do with an unhappy player? And this is the upper hand of United at the moment. They have the option to loan him or buy him straight out. So I'm asking you the question, what do you think United will do? I think that they will go in and try to negotiate for a loan deal for Ugarte. And I think they will go all in for Neves. Because why I'm saying so, Neves, because United have brilliant relationships with George Mendes. George Mendes, who, by the way, was Lenny Yoro's agent. George Mendes, in this instant, is the intermediate agent. He's not the agent of Jao Neves, but he's the intermediate, meaning the negotiator in between. So he's been spotted at Carrington numerous times, going backwards and forwards to Benfica. He's got great relationships with Benfica and Rui Costa. Initially, first bid, from United was rejected. Second bid was reported around 60 million pounds, was kind of a little bit put on hold. That is not far off from the 70 million euros that reported by PSG is saying. But that is just adding on a little bit extra, right? Now, Jorge Mendes and Manchester United have brilliant relationships. So will this be that Manchester United will finally beat Rui Costa? Again, we beat Real Madrid. Why don't we say that we can beat Rui Costa, Benfica? And why can't we beat PSG on this race as well? I want to hear from you, but one person that will have his say as well is no other than Mark Nurse. What's your take on this, Mark? What do you think? Did you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, I have a kind of weird take. I think we're gonna go heavy in for Ugarte, get the deal over the line, terms agreed, get him into the medical, and at the same time he starts his medical, we will rush Jao Neves. I feel like we'll hit them. You know, it's like in Trinidad we call it a 6 for a 9. It's like you give them a fake left and you go right, but this time we go in left and we go in right together at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, the way we're operating on the market, we are different. We are the new Manchester United. Omar Barada is very astute what he's doing. Like, you know, we have Dan Ashwood also. We have Jean-Claude Blanc. We have masterminds in there, like, you know. And just pinch yourself, because Manchester City used to do these deals all the time. You know, so basically we're doing the deals that City used to do, paying, not overpaying, but for a good price and negotiating favorable terms. So what is to say that, you know, judging to Florian Plettenberg, we have not put in a bid as of yet, like, you know, because we're hesitating at the moment. We're looking at two options. Either we loan them with an obligation to buy, right? Or we're still trying to figure out, like hang on, this is a game of chess. They want our target, our prime target. If we give them the money, that's the game over, Red Rover, right?
Well, I think it's a bit of option C, where I'm gonna say it again. We're gonna deal with them. Well, okay, Arang Zibi. I see you mentioned Zubimendi, but let me break your hearts early. Zubimendi has repeatedly said he does not want to leave Spain. He will only listen to offers from Barcelona or Real Madrid. That's where he will go, either one of the two. But you know, I'm not saying we can't get him, but I'm saying that's gonna have to be a massive signing where you're gonna have to pay him like somewhere in the region of 250K to get him or convince him to leave Spain, first of all. Yeah. So that's not really a realistic deal that I think we're looking at right now based on the difficulty. But I mean, Ugarte, for what it's worth, guys, I know he doesn't look like the best on the ball player, but you can't have 11 players who are great on the ball.
Yeah,
no one is going to tackle anyone. You know what I mean? You need a tackler, you need a destroyer. So whether it be Amrabat or Ugarte, I think we should get them both, because you're going to need backup. The most important thing is that we have a set of leagues that we have to play this season. The Europa League is a league. There's 8 games minimal. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting what we do.
So let's stick to plan. So let's stick to plan A for it. I'm just going to pick your brains. Like, you know, my claim is that we need Ugarte. You know, no matter what, we need that destroyer, right? But what if we just go, nah, if that doesn't fall through, we still can go to Amrabat to say, we'll pay you 12 million, right? That's cheap, right? And we still have young Collier that can play the understudy to that. Like, so we definitely have 2 players there, right? But would you still go and say, nah, I don't want to risk it. I would still sign Ugarte and then give PSG the money and lose out on
well, you see, the thing is, these deals could be done remotely, right? And the funny thing is, when you look at how we're doing right now, we have a lot of intelligent footballing people. So my thinking is that, yeah, we don't want to give PSG the money right away so that they can go get our target Jao Neves. I agree. And I think that is why we have decided to offer a loan with an obligation to buy, because we are trying to take the player, but still take Jao Neves. I just get the feeling that we want to do a dirty situation this summer.
We've been saying that quite a while. We've been saying that quite a while. We've been saying that marquee signing is Jao Neves for the club, right? If not, I wouldn't be surprised if they turn around and look at Barcelona and go, Frankie de Jong, okay, cheaper version. We always wanted the Frankie, like, you know. So I wouldn't be surprised, even if that boat has sailed, right? We know that Barcelona wants to get rid of him, X, Y, Z. But that is a situation what I believe that this is a United that we don't recognize. This is like criminal what they're doing in the market at the moment.
Yeah, I think we have to think a little bit outside the box this time, guys, because it's not the same United that said to us for seasons after season, we could only negotiate at 1 player at a time. It's a difficult deal. You know, it's something that we have to spend all our energy on, and we need to get this, and then we overpay. double the price of the value of the player on transfer market. So
listen,
it looks to me that these guys are doing something really different. I'm excited by the way they're operating. Look, we didn't expect to get Lenny Yoro. As much as I was thinking, yeah, we had a chance. I was like 50-50, you know, but at the same time, this is new for us. Everyone has to realize that this is a new.
You realize that Omar Barada was heavily involved with that deal.
Yeah. And my thinking is, if he's heavily involved with that deal, he's probably heavily involved with the Jao Neves deal as well.
Yep, exactly.
Big up Jonathan Littleberg. Big up for thank you so much for the donation, bro. I'm so hyped over the future of this United. Good game, Man U. 100%, bro. 100%, guys. I think it's exciting. You know what I mean? Rajat is coming in. Ugarte is a shield for the defense. 100% genuine. Yeah, we did. You know, we did the watch-alongs. We were doing all the games for the Copa and the Euros. Man was losing sleep, guys. But yeah, Ugarte he shows that he can provide a platform for the midfielders to work. And when I say the midfielders to work, the attacking 8, the 10, they won't have to stress about who's going to stop that oncoming rush because he is there. And he's there to shield the defense. And I think we need that.
But he's also there. You can argue to the point that he's there when if you have Lenny Longlegs playing, like he's there to shield him as well, like, you know, protect the 18-year-old. Like remember, Lenny has a lot of potential, but he's not fully developed as of yet, right? So what is going on there? Like, you know, for me, Ugarte is a must. It is a different type of signing. This is the story that we need. The proper CDM, the shitster, right? The proper Roy Keane guy, right? That we need. That we're crying for. But it feels like we are constructing a team like the 90s team. Like we're creating the legends already. Like, you know, like we had Scholesy, Kane, like, you know, we have all these. And now we are forming the same type of characters and players, right? Like we're building the Avengers squad at the moment.
You know, I always keep saying, guys, you know, we always wonder about what the identity of Man United, right? And in all my years watching United, all the best teams that we always liked, they always had 3 things. A really brutal, destroying defender, a bad man in the midfield. I want to say a badass, but you know, I don't know how the thing is.
You can say whatever you want.
And then you always have a striker that's a very, very good finisher. Now, you know, when I look at Ugarte, he gives me that badass vibe. You know what I mean? You look at Martinez, he gives us that Vidic vibe. You know what I mean? So when you look at it, we always have a certain type of characteristic player in certain parts of the field, and it builds, it helps United function the way we want to play. So,
but it's not when you're speaking about characters, we're talking about the mana, the spirit, like the South American, the fight. And Ugarte, of course, Uruguayan, right? Like he's got the fighter, the hunger, like a Licha, the warrior spirit, like, you know. That is a must, 100%. Like they will give you everything on the pitch. You should not pass. And we've seen Ugarte play, like, you know, nobody will pass him. He's such a good, like, you know, how do we say, destroyer or interception of the ball, right? Exactly. But a little bit suspect he's not the guy that will give you deliver good passes, long range passes, stuff. No, he's the guy that will sort of pick up the ball, shield the defense, and transport the ball, like, you know, 5, 10 yards, 15 yards, simple passes, right?
Simple. He will keep it simple. He was going to give the ball to Kobe Manu. He's going to give the ball to Lissandro. He's going to dump the ball off to Bruno. These are the things you want. Everybody, I know we're going to have a ball playing midfield. You have Bruno, you have Kobe Manu. They are ball players, right? But you need a guy that's going to stand in between right there and destroy everything. He's going to stop. He's going to take that foul, that clinical foul. He's going to take that technical foul when he has to. He's going to stop that rush and give the defense the time to recover. That is what we need, guys.
We need the antivirus software there, or the firewall, to be honest. But guess what? Like, you know, if you look into the profile of Collier, he's a similar type of profile like Ugarte. Collier plays the similar style. Like, you know, he's his job. If you look at Collier, what he does simple passes, picks up the ball, 5, 10 yard, 15, 20 yards passes, and that's it. The transportation of the ball. Simple. What is the chat saying, my friend?
The chat is going off. Brendan is a little bit, you know, not too sold on Ugarte. He's like, he wins 48.3% of his challenges. I can't disagree with that. I would also say that Ugarte reminds me of Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho is a player that needs to get a run of games so he can get himself into that playing form, that sharpness. Ugarte is like that. If you look at him in the Copa, and I know it's the Copa, but it's a very physical competition, and Ugarte was destroying everything. He was he single-handedly helped keep Uruguay in 2 or 3 of their last games, even though they ended up losing. I think
100%.
so. It's more or less than, I know there's so many options, guys. There's so many options. When you look at players there, you look at players here. But I would say this: if you look at Rodri 3 seasons ago, Rodri was the exact profile that Ugarte was. He was a destroyer alone. He was able to drive with the ball, but he destroyed and he played all short passes. The more he developed at Man City, the more you see his ability to pick a pass, to break lines, and to get in on the attack. So I'm saying, give Ugarte time. Getting a player like that, he has a very good engine. You know, it's someone who's going to be tireless in our midfield, and that's what we need. It's more of a necessity than a want.
I just started the poll, guys. So go in. The poll is now live. Do you think Manchester United will sign both Ugarte and Neves? We have a new gifted membership from Jeff Steele, all the way from Australia.
Oh my God!
The legend himself, Jeff Steele, all the way from Adelaide, Australia. Thank you, brother, for gifting 5 MUFC Realist TV membership. And the first one that was gifted was Tina Walters. Big up, Tina. Welcome to the family. I have not seen your name. Hopefully, I see you more. We have Randy Danster as well. Sorawis Memo Golia. I can't read your name, but you know who you are, Sorawis. And we have Antidote as well. And Quran Annotation was also gifted a membership, guys. So thank you so much and welcome to the family, man. Really. I couldn't, sorry, the guy with the long name, I am word blind, so I cannot pronounce. Sorry.
All good, Mick.
Anyway, so big up. What else is going on in the chat? What's cooking there?
Johnson saying, I don't follow the logic how we get both Ugarte and Neves from PSG. Hold on 1 second.
Somebody's coming to arrest you, Mark. Mark is getting arrested. It's getting too giddy. It's the positive police is coming to get you.
9. The negative police would be out for me because I'm always positive. It's the opposite way around. But, I understand your thoughts, John Johnson. I just think about it in the perspective that, we were going to go for Ugarte first. We're going to tell Neves to wait. Like, listen, bro, we're coming for you, right? We know you don't want PSG. So just delay. Just give us 2 weeks. Let's get this deal over the line, and we're coming for you, spat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Big up G Wolf. BG Wolf. Woo! United are back, baby. Heading the right way. Look what we can do with footballing men and at the helm. Let it continue. Let it rain, and show these terms what we are made of. Let's glow. Glory, glory, Manchester United, guys. The whole Manchester United fan base are glowing at the moment. All around the world, I can just feel it, right? That it's so much positivity, and it's sort of surreal, right? It's like we've just been walking up from a bad dream, And Rushmano is coming in, France. Big up Rushmano, one of our legendary moderators as well. Listen, at the end of the day, the poll is kicking. Guys, I want to see right now where we are at this poll. And 53% of you, or 52 says, no, you don't think that United will go for both Ugarte and Neves, despite it's now 50-50, despite it's 2 different signings, Mark. They're not the same player. What are you laughing at? You're on mute as per usual. I can't hear you.
Big up, Brendan. Big up, bro. I know some of the comments that we've made, we sound a little bit giddy over Ugarte, but for his price, for his age, for his profile, for me, it's something 23. That we need. You know what I mean? And I think I may have gassed him up a little bit, but he's definitely a very good destroyer. He's a tireless engine that is going to be in the midfield, and I think it's going to be very good for us. I
might say he's not the most sexy signing that you're used to, but he's a very useful player. He's kind of a player that you don't notice, but he does a fantastic job. It's part of the machinery, part of the cog, right? Part of the engine, right? He's the driver, he's in between the front wheel and the back wheel, right? So he's that kind of player, like the dynamo. You may say the dynamo, right? But anyway, guys, the interesting part is that United haven't really put in a bid as of yet, according to Plettenberg. So they are still talking about it, and you know, potentially they're thinking, like, wait a minute, like this is a game of chess here right now. We know that they want to get rid of Ugarte. You know, what is his name of the current manager now at PSG?
At PSG is I always forget this guy name. Luis Enrique.
Luis Enrique, yes, because Luis Enrique, he doesn't want to play him. 100%, he doesn't. You know, and so it's a situation where United has the upper hand to say, well, he doesn't want to play for you. How about we take him for a loan? Bish bash bosh, get rid of the problem, right?
True. You know what I mean? Big up to Jeff Steele coming in. Thank you for the Aussie Dozzy support, my bro. Believing in us already. Done great things in the very first window. Ugarte and Neves incoming. My dream. Looking refreshed after the ice bath. Mick, big up.
Yeah, it was amazing. I got to tell you all about it. And we have unicorn wishes as well. The sprinkles. We love you as well, Unicorn Sky. Hey guys, hope you're well. Sending unicorn sparkles. And that unicorn sparkles might go all the way to Jao Neves. We will see. We will see. But I wouldn't be surprised if we do something like, you know, all good things comes in 3, like 2 hijacks, and this might be the 3rd. I'm getting excited. I believe we can do that.
Wizard, what you're saying there is that it might work for the Cubby look-alike than the Pogba look-alike Liverpool got. Gosh, it's like watching twins.
Oh my God. I was watching Craig on what was it called? Craig from Liverpool channel. He was crying. He was bawling, like, you know, it's like, you know what? Because of the Lenny Yoro signing. Listen, Jesus Christ. Everyone is salty and trying to downplay.
I heard a lot of Liverpool fans saying, even Hassam was saying, you know, big up to him. He's one of the ones I watched the most, actually, out of the rivals, you know. And he was saying, you know, we stepped away from the deal because we had no value in it. But I saw an article that they bid £42 million and got rejected.
Are you ready for a brace? Are you ready for an avalanche? Mate, this is going to be a tough one. Rush Mano, you bloody legend. You.
Oh my God!
I don't know what I'm going to do. Rush Mano, this is
I'll
insane.
have to do this one,
Mctomminay. Realist TV memberships. My God, we're going to be here at the crack of dawn to read out everything. Mark, are you ready? Do you have everyone there?
I'm getting it right now. So big up, you guys. Hold on.
Jesus, thank you. Thank you so much, Rush Mano, for supporting.
Big up to Rush Mano. Thanks so much for the support. Craig Warby, long time haven't seen you, bro. Hope you're well. Big up to you. Kevin Murphy got a membership as well. Big up to you. SPO was gifted a membership. DYL5 as well was gifted a membership. Jonathan Ball, S. Madison,
Joe Ball,
S. Taylor as well. Andrew
Boyne.
Well. Hold on.
Yeah.
Andrew Brown, Stu Vulpes, Robs Z666, Welsh Girl 68, Courtney French, Admi Wibanga, King Says was gifted a membership, Alan McBee, SL, Don't Worry About It, MLK Malik Bongri was given a membership, Joseph O'Hanlon was also given a membership, Nikhil S was given a membership, Obita Willis Ivan was given a membership, as well as Big Perm, Ros Le Blue Rose. Right? Hold on. More coming up.
Oh my God, you guys are legends.
Anrul Hakim Abib Halim was given a membership. Minas Kizulis was given a membership. Marcin Wisawati was given a membership. I think I said that wrong. I'm sorry if I murdered your name, bro.
It's getting lit in here.
Sermon was given a membership. Jonathan Ball was given a membership. Stu MUFC was given a membership. Oof. Willie Keane, Raj Chintram, Football Power Hour was also given a membership. Big up to you, broski. Papi, you got to get in here. Crazy Red Devil was given a membership. Kratos, Floyd Pinto, N. Van Dam, Neo Liso, Connor was gifted a membership. Marvin, Despicable, Richard Chaff, Paul Lucas, Waxy Gaming, Wasabi Gaming. I can't read this other name. I think it's in Arabic.
This is insane.
But big up to you, my bro. Chris Jackson was given a membership. Bola G. Johnson was given a membership. Sophie Smith, Sport X, Mitesh L, Lee Moss, AAM666 was given a membership as well. And I think they're still coming through. If I have missed any of them, I will get them shortly as they come through, guys.
Thank you.
Up to all of you. Welcome to the family. Thank you so much, Rushmano, you legend. Guys, make sure to smash those likes and thank Rushmano, the legend, for giving you memberships.
It's getting hot in here, Mark. Hot, hot, hot. Right? Oh, massive. This is the massive. Listen, I cannot express how grateful we are on this channel. Thank you, Rushmano, and everyone for all the members, right? And as we said, there is about how many people are watching us live right now. There's 638. Rest of them are watching the Goldberg channel. 63 likes. You know, get more people in here and smash the like. If there's 638 likes, we know what Mark promised. He promised if we get 100 likes, he will do an MUFC rap and a chicken dance.
You really want to see me do a chicken dance, boy?
Yeah, I do want to do a chicken dance.
Big up Stephen Welch, and thank you so much, Stephen Welch. Also welcoming some members into the fold, more members into the family.
Go ahead.
The VR room is getting bigger. Let's go. Zero Gauge Reflex was gifted a membership. Ben777, Vaughn to Play, Adejemi Adegoki, Val MDK as well was gifted memberships. Big up to all of you.
Yeah, no, thank you again. This is the record. This is record 50 plus 5 plus another 50 from Jonathan Lilliver. Guys, you're amazing. We love you. We love you.
Thanks, Stephen Welch, guys. Big up to the legend. Thank you so much, bro.
You know, I'm going to share my experience today before we continue with the news. I was challenged to do an ice bath today. Have you ever tried an ice bath in your whole life, Mark? Do you know what that is?
Quite a few times. You know, when you play football, you have to get in one for like 15 minutes after training. So
yeah. I want to try to experience what Ronaldo was doing. Like, now, why is it so beneficial? So I was challenged to do that, right? Beautiful scenery down by the beach, blue sky. So, and this was all on YouTube. I can share the link later on. Like, me and Alex could do it with an instructor. So basically jumping in there, like, you know, if you have this big, you know what I'm talking about. At the end of the day, will be this one. You know what I mean? Balls, freeze the balls, you know. I'm just joking, but it was quite an amazing experience. Like, you know, the first 5 minutes was more about, you know, don't think about it, just relax, you know, deep breath. We did 3 times 5, in and out, in and out, in and out, right? And you dip your head in the water, 1 minute under the water like this, and just blow out. But oh my God, afterwards there was sort of like a euphoric feeling, like, you know, everything was just released, all the stress, everything. You felt so light. And I feel so much better. Like, you know, I used to have a little bit of a, you know, pinch in my shoulder. That was gone. It's gone, right? Of course, the final 5 minutes I was shaking. Like. So anyway, if you haven't tried it, do it. It's amazing.
I'll probably try one this week. We'll see how it goes.
Yep, you still always on rap, man. You say you can rap.
I didn't say I could rap. I said I will try something.
all I seen is wrapping your folio around your sandwiches. That's all I see, right?
Well, I mean, I do eat a lot. You know how it is sometimes, you know.
All right, guys. Brilliant.
Grayo coming in yesterday. I put £25, 25 to 1 on United to win the Premiership.
Oh, yeah,
City think they have it to do. City think all they have to do is turn up. Arsenal always bottle it. It's whilst the rest are in decline. Here we go. Grayo, I feel like you're going to make me do this as well, bro, because I'm getting the vibe. You know, I already made this reckless prediction that we're going to be 17 games unbeaten going into Christmas. I'm sticking with it. I'm just letting you guys know one time. I said that.
Did a coconut hit on your head, man? Come on.
No, but you remember last season I did tell you guys I felt like we probably would lose like for the least 10 league games. So, and we did. Yeah. We lose 12. Like
anyway, we have another hot prospect coming in.
Jarvis. Big up, bro.
We have royalty in the house. Big up, Jarvis. How you doing?
Big up, everybody. Good to see you. Wow, what's happening? A lot of gifts from Rushmano. Big up, Rushy.
Not only that, you know, he made Mark sweat like 50 gifted memberships, and there was more from Jeff Steele and Jonathan Liljenberg. It's been a madness, right? But,
Nice.
and then we have Unicorn Sky coming in here with the magic sprinkling unicorn stars and all that wishes. Jarvis, how are you? Haven't seen you for a long time, amigo.
Nah, well, I haven't had much time. You know, it's vacation time. I try to spend it with my kids, and yeah, today we've been on the ocean with the boat. You know, I'm a little bit sunburned, but
Me too, on sunburn as well.
yeah, well, it's okay. It's okay. We have had a beautiful day, but I always follow Twitter. I get the notifications and what's going on, so I know a little bit. So today I've been thinking about this Ugarte Neves deal, and we spoke a little bit about it. You called me. So for me, I think what I don't understand is why don't PSG just buy Neves if they want him? They are PSG. They have money. But I did some research, and actually, what I found out is the Mbappe deal. You know, they gave Mbappe away for free to Real Madrid. His wages was £505,000 a week, so they save a lot of wages by removing Mbappe off the books. But the deal Mbappe signed 2 years ago, I don't know if you realize, but it's an insane deal. He got a deal. He got 72 million euros in wages for 2 years.
Wow.
He got 150 million euros in a sign-on fee for two years, and a loyalty bonus, 70 million for the first year and 80 million for the second year. And PSG are still owning Mbappe 86 million pounds.
Yeah, it's insane.
So this is why PSG can't just buy him. They are drained because of Mbappe. And now they giving him away for free.
Yeah. Well, can you imagine? We know that Mbappe and his mother, they formed an agency, they formed a company by themselves. So it's an entourage itself. It's an enterprise. Yeah. But Jesus Christ. That's what PSG, that's what Real Madrid could not go in for Lenny Yoro. They didn't have money either, right? So big point there. Big point, Jarvis. And Jeff Steele comes in with an Aussie super chat, say, and now Jarvis in the house. Big up, Jarvis.
Jeff. Big up, Jeff. I love that Conan thumbnail. Wow, what a Conan the Barbarian. Yeah. Remember that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, Conan. Lillis, how are you? You're all well, buddy. Everyone should be on the bandwagon. But still, I agree with Lillis. Glazers are still in the house. And never forget, Glazers out. That's what we're all about, right? But eventually, I believe that Glazers will disappear. I believe that Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos will buy them out at the end of the day. And we've been speaking about the magician himself, Omar Barada, right? Yes. So I said, so he's been instrumental in the Lenny Yoro, and plus you have Jean-Claude Blanc as well. You have astute people doing the deals at the moment. Therefore, I believe regarding the Neves, what you and me were speaking over the phone, this is two different signings, right? You said to me, and I agree what you're saying, and Marcus all saying, we need Ugarte. Yeah. But I said to you that PSG are desperate to get rid of Ugarte because they don't want him, right? He doesn't want to play for them either. So there's been reports previous that they're open for loan. So what I'm saying here is a proposal, like if you're playing Mastermind Chef, you know the game Mastermind, right? The game Mastermind. What if they're playing this Mastermind, they're going and saying, oh, well, hang on a second. What if we just take Ugarte on the loan with an obligation to buy? We sign Amrabat, right? For what 12 million. And then we go all in for Jao Neves, which is pretty much a rotational player for Kobe Maino. The same position, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you save yourself a lot of money there.
Well, it's an extremely difficult deal to do at the moment. For me, the priority is Ugarte because of he will be the shield, and we got to realize we have an 18-year-old center back in Lenny Yoro, and he won't be perfect for the next season. He will learn. It will be a development. So we need that shielding. And I think for us to protect Lenny Yoro, we need Ugarte more than we need Neves, because we have to protect what we all have, and that's Lenny Yoro. So for him to shine, we need Ugarte. So it's that easy. But when it comes to Jao Neves, we already have Kobe Mainu. I don't even see where is Neves is going to play. If we
But
play
Kobe's not going to play. Kobe's not going to play like 48 games.
Yeah, but Mick, you got to remember we signed Xerxes. He's a more than of a false nine, so he will drop down a lot of the time, receive the ball, turn with the ball, try to pass out to our forwards, wingers. So he will occupy Bruno's role up front. So we have to drop Bruno down into the midfield if you want Xerxes to play for everything to click. And then we have Bruno in the midfield. We have Maino in the midfield. Ugarte in the midfield. So where is Neves?
Yeah.
Jao Neves.
But Neves needs time
Not
to
there.
develop. No, he needs time to develop. He's one for the future. Like, similar signing to Lenny Yoro. Like, this is a superstar in the making. Remember the Ratcliffe said, like, we're not here to buy the Mbappes. We're signing the new up-and-coming Mbappes. And that's what it is. Big up Ingber as well makes a very valid point that Jean-Claude Blanc was the former CEO of PSG. So he knows the ins and outs right there as well. What is the chat saying here as well? Okay. At the end of the day, Jarvis.
Yep.
Would you say no to sign Jao Neves in that sense? What you're saying here, or would you say that?
Well, you
it's
got to
needed?
realize, for me, when I set up this team, and let's say we signed the Ligt, then we have three brilliant center backs in Martinez, Euro, and Ligt. So we can, as an option, play the 5-3-2 or the 3-5-2 or whatever you want to call it, with a 3-back line. What we lack in this formation is a left-sided wing back. We don't have that. We can utilize Dallo, but I don't see Luke Shaw as a left-sided wing back. He's more of a fullback, left center back type of player. So for me, we need money to sign. I would love to sign this Turkish guy. What's his Kadioglu or Kirkis. So I think we need to put our money, because I want to see the whole of the team, not just a strong midfield and then we lack on the sides, because we need a little bit of everything for this to work. But maybe that's next stage. Maybe that's next season. I don't know. I'm just trying to put the jigsaw together in one piece. And at the moment, I don't see it.
Okay. All right. What do you reckon, Mark? Do you agree with what Jarvis is saying? You're on mute. You're on mute.
I totally agree. The more important player is to bring in Ugarte. However, I do see the possibility of us getting both of them, in a sense where I do see Neves fitting in as a possible substitute for Kobe Mainu, because I think there are one or two players that are currently in the squad that we might be looking to move on either in the January window or next summer. And I think that, we're going to need these options. Also, I feel like we have a different kind of guy as a CEO. This guy's how should I put it? His boast or his brag or his pride. I don't know how to describe it, the actual word. I know there's a word for it, but just to show his cojones, he signed Lenny Yoro. You understand? Mm-hmm. And that is just a signal that he is here. So imagine what really is a statement signing under this guy that says that, not just I'm here, but I'm working. Because he introduced himself with Lenny Yoro, if you understand. So I just feel like there's a lot more intricate moves to be had. I think this is why we shifted from trying to purchase Ugarte outright into loaning with an obligation to buy. I think this is the pivot that is we secure Ugarte, even if we pay 10 million over. This is what I think, just prospectively. And then that deal is secured. The moment that he starts his medical, you're gonna hear Hijack, Jao Neves Hijack. I just feel like that. I don't know why. I could be crazy.
You are crazy, Mark, because you are in the mud very, very soon. You have more than, let me see here. You have something that you haven't delivered. And right now, there's 83 likes. And what did you say? 100 likes? You will do a chicken dance and a rap at the same time, right?
Come on, people. I want to do a chicken dance the entire week.
Come on, guys. Let us get it to 100 likes. Let's terminate this imposter. He said 2 times in a row he will do it. And he budged. He bolted like a horse. The other day he had home delivery. He said he was his mate, but he just did a cold turkey. He's abandoned us. and we ended up getting like 150 likes on that stream at the end of the day, Mark. You owe us one big
I had
one.
to go. I couldn't. My guest came. I guess came
All
and
right.
showed up unexpectedly.
Let's move on, guys. Rabiot is also reported that he is now also in the verge of choosing who he's going to play for. I want to hear from you because Manchester United has been, heavily interested in Rabiot. This is another one in Box Club is signing Rabiot. Like, he's a type of hybrid number 7. Nah. You don't think so, Jarvis? Talk to us. Nah?
Well, I had a chat with Steve-O. You know Steve-O,
Hmm.
the dude.
The dude, yeah.
He watches football all the time. It's basically what he do. He watches football from all over the world, and he watches a lot of Serie A. And he said, Rabiot, nah, he's not that good. He has his spells, so good spells, but he's very inconsistent. And he told me there's a reason why Juventus are struggling, because they have players like Rabiot. And he said that Rabiot is a Glazers signing. That's the type of signing we would do 2 years ago with the Glazers. But he's not. He's not it. He has a big name. He will demand high wages. He will come in and he will perform when he wants to. So for me, it's a big no. I don't want Rabiot anywhere near Man United.
I don't like to be at odds with Jarvis, boy. I just feel bad. I warned you for Rabiot, Jarvis and Steve. And I was Steve on a stream already for Rabiot. And tell Steve, I say, Steve, I understand. Juventus have quite a few players that they show up when they want to, but you can't throw all the blame on Rabiot for that. Because what's interesting is that almost every game for France, he's the best player on the field.
Pogba was also almost the best player for France when he played for France.
You see, but
every
the
time
difference
he came
with
back to Man
Pogba
United
is,
and had to perform for the club, we all remember how Pogba
well,
was.
but we didn't build the
This
midfield
is
around
Rabiot.
Pogba like
It's
we should
another
have. We
Pogba.
went and get Matic. We should have never go and buy no Matic, bro. Matic was old. So I understand Matic probably had some good games, but he was never the guy to partner with Pogba. We never partner with Pogba with the right player to let him flourish. I always believe that. I'm not trying to say as a Pogba fan. I'm just saying that prospectively speaking, there are certain situations where it could have been better. And I telling you, bro, Rabiot, he might not have the best personality. His mom might be a hassle. But with this structure, look at the blokes we have in that structure. There's an assortment. I'm pretty sure she can find her type there that will distract her from giving her stress, and they will have a good, good laugh, something, and she'll be cool. So I feel like maybe even if we was to give Rabiot 200,000 per week in pounds, that is already 80k more than what he gets in euros currently as we speak. I think that should satisfy him. And I don't want him to be here for 3, 4 years. I just need him here to give Kobe and Collier some experience, to share his experience with the midfielders that we have in the squad, like Collier and Kobe. I think he could do that. 10, 20 games for the season. That's all I ask.
But the problem is the age and stuff like that. And should we give her another contract, high wages? Yeah, I hear both sides of the stories. At the end of the day, it's a beautiful headache to have options. But Mark, you better start warming up, my friend, because we need an emoji for you. And I think the emoji going to be a chicken soon coming up. Guys, you know what? There is what me say. Let's check the latest here. 94 likes. We are 6 away from Mark's redemption. How you doing? All right. Okay.
Oh, Mick, I didn't get your opinion about Rabiot.
I said my opinion. I think that I'm split. And I always said, if it's a free signing, it's a astute signing because we need bodies, right? We need a massive squad. We're building 2 first teams, one on the bench and one to compete. And Rabiot is experienced, right? 100%. He can play that 6 and 8. And will he be demanding minutes all the time? Depends on what we do on the rest of the market. But I agree with what you're saying. This is a typical what Glazers would have done.
It is a Glazer signing for me.
I'm split.
100% sure it's a Glazer signing.
I'm split because at the end of the day, we're walking away from those, retirement signings. You know what I mean?
My opinion about Rabiot is he's a Michael Bolton lookalike. And if you don't
Tell
know the
me,
reference,
how can
it's an 80s guy. This
Yeah,
is the
go
guy.
ahead.
When a man loves a woman. You remember that song? Yeah,
Yeah, I do.
This is Rabiot. This is what you're signing. No, I don't want to sign Rabiot.
Oh no, did he do like when a man loves a woman? Also did that
Something
song.
like that. Rabiot. I don't want Rabiot.
I don't want Rabiot. Big up Jarvis. That is a
Jarvis,
massive-
you and John Johnson killing me tonight. Yes, man. Them both you guys thinking the only thing good about Rabiot is here, you know. But okay, I could understand. You know, Martin Human is a good option. Mick, chicken dance for you. Since you want to do a chicken dance,
Shut up. Well, you're dodging the bullet again.
Look how big. Huh?
I remember the Michael Bolton song. How was it again? It was like
It was my camera. I don't have the space.
No, wait. We have somebody's trying to dodge the bullet. He promised a rap, and now he's only going to do the chicken. What the fuck? Really bastard, yeah. Come on, let's go. Warm up. Pay up now. Pay up now.
Yeah. All right. What could I say? I don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna think about this.
You can sing a Michael Bolton song.
No, I can't even sing. You know, you know that's the funny thing. That's the one thing I'm not good at. I can play one or two instruments, but I can't sing. I'm never good at singing, bro. It was like the worst. I like have no.
Well, why did you promise
no
a rap?
tune.
Okay, do the chicken now. Come on.
No, I probably could. Probably try to give them a little few sentences. You know,
He's sweating.
I don't know.
He's
I'll try
sweating.
something. I'll try something. I'm thinking of something. Hold on. You know, I feel like. Okay, so it will go like this, right? I'm choking on this, bro. Okay,
chicken first. Do the chicken first. Chicken first. Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of big, you know. Don't have the room for in the camera to do the chicken dance, you know. Like
you're doing it. Keep going. Go up. All right.
I can't rap
Next one.
about 115 because I'm not good at that. But I would say, you know, I mean, I feel like over the last few weeks, you know, we just was hearing a lot of reports about, you know, different things from the journalists. They was writing all what they wanted to say, and they said a bunch of things about United. And I just feel like right about now, you know, again, all of them should be doing the chicken dance with me because they have egg in their face. You know what I mean? I might be doing it for the joy because, you know, United have been doing good business. But these journalists and them, they need to have egg in their face right now, guys, because everyone wrote us off. You know what I mean?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't rap, you know, so I kind of have to give it like a spoken word kind of thing.
Can
you know?
you see the light? Can you see the light? Mark, do something. You got talent. You're a producer. You're some producer.
You know, but some people are good at making music and others are good at singing the music that they
Maybe
made.
you have to drop a beat.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I have to set up. You know, if one day I could probably set up and make a beat live, probably that might be fun.
Come on. I'm running out of breath. Come on.
You don't beatbox, Mick. You know,
Yo.
there's like a 808 for these things. You know, like
Come on, Mark. Either you do it or not.
I can't beatbox. I don't.
Yo,
do
my name
that.
is Mark. The plot is thickened. Now I'm feeling like a fucking chicken. Yo. Come on, man. Even I can do it.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, for me, like I could never get the energy out to sing and stuff in front of people. It was just I'm not good at. I'm more of the backstage guy when I'm doing the creative thing.
Like before you were United, we used to go out and beg. Now we signed Lenny Longleg. Yeah.
Well, Mick, maybe you should be rapping. You're pretty good.
Can you see the light? You might. Maybe we get a Jao Neves. I don't know, man. I'm just freebasing, man. Come on.
Well, you're good at that. I can't do it. I'm not good at rapping. It's not my thing. You know, I'm good. I'm good at the background stuff. That's where I'm good at.
Right. You're forgiven. I did a feeling. I took the one for the boys. Anyway,
Brandon Campbell comes in and say, watching this will stop kids from wanting to become a YouTuber. Well said, Brandon. Big up.
Yeah. Oh, anyway. Also,
I'm blushing.
Yeah. I promise another thing. Like, Jarvis will also do Take on Me.
All talking away. I don't know what to say now. And no, I can't
Everybody
sing.
else
And then
can
you go-
sing, but I can't.
Then you go like, Take on Me. Take on Me. The badge. Yeah.
Can we just go back to football, please?
Yeah, okay. Let's go back to football, please. Go ahead.
Mick could sing, Mick could write music. Mick is very multi-talented. He's great at editing and design as well.
Yes, true.
Jarvis.
Okay, guys,
Move
move on. Okay, let's talk about Scott
Been a
McTominay.
meal model.
Yes, Scotty Mac.
Scotty
What's
Mac.
going on with Scotty? Can we sell
I
him?
heard that they came in with a bid of 17 million that was rejected by us, and they're possibly plotting to come back in with a higher bid of 20 to
17
25 million.
million? Are they taking a piss?
Yeah.
17 million for a well-established Premier League player who scored, I don't know, 10, 15 goals last season?
Yeah, I think it's about 30.
He's not even on high
12.
wages.
I think it's about 12. Yeah, he did. I think that's undervaluing him. I think that's why we rejected it instantly.
Yeah.
It might be interesting to see if they come back in and give us some more. You know what I mean? I feel like there's going to be a lot of interesting offers coming in for Scott. As you know, Fulham, they just sold this guy Paulinho, so they have money. They shouldn't be coming lowballing us with no 17 million bid. They should be coming with 25, 30. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Latest what I heard is basically Fulham, West Ham, and Spurs are also looking to get into the pie as well. Spurs are interesting to also in Scott McTominay service, and rightfully so, man. I think United is playing it smart, Jarvis, as well. United is going out in the PR to say we might extend his contract, X, Y, Z. But Scott McTominay, he bagged 10 goals, so he's got value. 70 million, it's a try, and it's going to instantly get rejected. But West Ham is also entering the race in Spurs. So what do you think? Spurs probably is the better option for him to go.
Whoever pays the money.
Yeah, pays up. Pay up.
The thing is with McTominay is what is Rabiot doing on the screen? We are not signing Rabiot. Remove him. No Rabiot. Michael Bolton, whatever. It's the same.
Yeah.
For me, when it comes to Scott, I think he's a good player to have in the squad as long as we will have him as an impact sub. But can we afford to have him at that role this season, or would we be better off selling him? That's the question, because we can't fix everything at once.
Well,
okay.
Interestingly enough, Jarvis, I feel like this is weird, right? Because the way they're doing business is crazy, because they're also interested in Xavi Simons, right? And if we were to get the likes of Xavi Simons, I could understand totally selling Scott McTominay, because he would be that guy. Whether he comes off the bench or he starts games, he would be that guy. Because he's a physical center midfielder that could play on the wing, that could provide going forward. But he's quite physical. He gets in and tackles. He puts in that work. He comes back defensively as well. He could be the replacement for Scott McTominay, in my opinion.
Right. I started a poll, guys.
When it comes to Scott, I just want to say one thing. Sorry for interrupting you. When it comes to
I
Scott,
just say that I started a poll for people to vote.
Yeah, people get your votes in on McTominay. We want to keep him or not, yay or nay. For me, when it comes to McTominay, we have never seen him in a well-functioning team, because he's a limited player, but he has his strengths. So in a well-functioning unit, if we can utilize him at his best, not as a deep-lying playmaker kind of role, because we know we can't pass for shit, but
like a second striker,
as a what do you call it? A bullet who can just run through the defense and try to score goals. If you can utilize him at his best, I think he's a valuable player to have in the squad in a well-functioning team. But he can't do multiple roles. That's his problem.
You swayed my mind, because I'm thinking, will he win us titles? Probably not. Is it time for him to move on? Probably yes. Is it cheap to keep? Yes, he's on 60K a week. Yeah. So I agree what you're saying there. But on the other hand, you made a valid point there, because since he came up through the academy and started being integrated in the first team, it's been a mess. It's been a disarray. It's been different managers, different systems. So I agree. He's never played in a proper structure before. So can he do a job? Yeah. 100%. Like he's a brilliant, like, outside the 6-yard box, coming in there, striking the ball as well. So yeah, why not? Like, so you convinced me there. So
Yeah, but yeah.
No, I mean, like, I think everyone thinks so that Scott McTominay is sort of a second striker kind of role. Maybe last 25 minutes in a game is he will bang. Like, you're guaranteed every other game he will score at least a goal, if not a brace. I just feel like, for that, but we would have to be willing to use him in that role. I think every player, some players are limited. Like, we sold Fred last season. I think that was a mistake. A lot of fans might be upset with me, but I think Fred made the players next to him look better because he did all the grunt work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He did all the dirty work. So for me, Scott McTominay does have his value. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I might be mad at him sometimes, but I know he's limited. So I just happy when he plays well. And in the last 10 games, he, to me, was scanning over his shoulder, looking, making runs. It's like he was evolving slightly in a kind of way. So I can't hate on the guy. I wouldn't mind keeping him staying. He's not on high wages. That's fine. But, I'm just saying, in the event that we do get a player like Xavi Simons, who for me is sort of an upgrade, because he would be able to, like a jack of all trades. He could do everything. That's how, in my opinion, Scott McTominay is like a jack of all trades. So either way, I'm not pressed.
But Mark,
honestly,
imagine next season we will sometimes play against low blocks, struggle 85 minutes, still 0-0, or we are 1-0 down and we need a goal, and we can utilize Scott McTominay. We can put him on, use him as a what's the name? It's like a battering ram, like push through to try to open the door.
Yeah,
he will be useful in that way.
Yeah, we have some. I have another thing. Put your Omar Barada hat on your head, everyone in the chat, and put away the sentimental values. I hear what you say, but if you look at from a business perspective, selling Scott McTominay, who is a homegrown talent, is a pure FFP profit, right? If you get 30 million for him, spot on. You know what that does for the market. You know what it does for the club and the finances, right? So I'm thinking, I hear what you guys are saying, but he's been far too long with the club. Will we win any trophies with him? No, probably not. Will he come in just to keep him for 10 minutes each cameo spell, when you can actually get 30, 40 million for him and move on and buy better players? So throwing it back to you guys. Mark,
you're on mute, Mark.
I'm just gonna say, like, I would be not mad if he goes, not mad if he stays. I think if he stays, he could do a job. Because I mean, when McTominay on it for the moments he's be on it, he is McDonaldinho. Let me be real. He will bag a goal from it. I'm telling you, like, how many braces McTominay scored this season? I think it was like 2 or 3. You know what I mean? He's that kind of guy, and I'm not saying that we don't need these moments. We're always going to need these moments, you know what I mean? And he's one of those players that, like a sergeant, he's like a lieutenant, he's followed the leader, so he's ambassador for the United way. If there's one man in the squad, I wish, as a God above, I wish this one guy had bags of talent. Like, let's just say we give him the mechanics that Rashford had. Bro, he would be one of the ultimate players in our team, because this guy has passion for weeks. He have the drive and the mentality that defines what it is to be Man United, bro. Like, it have as much as we say he's hide, this guy has come out and give his all whenever he get the opportunity.
Yeah, it's true.
And don't cry about it.
All right. Another one that has
I just want my ending on McTominay. Sorry, I just want to reply on Mark's comment. But
right.
there's one more thing when it comes to McTominay. We got to remember, I think it was you, Cruyff, who said in every squad of 100%, you have 10% Class A players, 80% Class B players, and 10% Class C players. But what you want as a coach and a coaching team, you want the players to move up one notch. So McTominay, he's not good enough. He's a Class C player, but he's the type of player with the mentality that moves up into the B segment because of his mentality. His always willingness to improve, try to train, work hard, always be available.
Right.
So let's say if he's the class C, I'm okay with it. But the coach
Okay.
need to remember that, not start him every time, but use him, let's say, away in the Europa League when you go up against Sheriff Transpondor or
Yeah,
whatever.
true.
Yeah.
True. Thank you, Jarvis. Thank you, Mark, as well. They're still on mute, forever on mute. At the end of the day, we're going to go to the poll as well, because you guys have been voting. But in between, we have another super chat.
Super chat, super chat, super chat.
Super Chat.
Jonathan Lindeberg, again, you've been gifting like a madman today, my brother from another mother from Sweden, Swedish 50 crowns. And Jarvis get the honor to read Jonathan's. The hell was that?
Jonathan Lindeberg comes in and say, Maguire is faster when he slides tackle than his pace. But I feel we need similar Maguire in midfield or Phil Jones. Big up, by the way. Hi, Jarvis. Hey, Jonathan Liljenberg, big up from Sweden. Hope you're doing okay. Good morning, my friend.
What's your comment regarding that?
Yeah,
Oh, we just still have Ugarte.
He slides like a snail, like a slug. He moves very, very slow.
He's like Baywatch intro. I be ready. No, I'm not ready. He'd be so. Anyway, guys, we have another legend provided by Rush Mano. I'm going to add to the stage. Lenny Yoro arrived at Manchester United. Let me just zoom this in, guys.
Oh, love the pants.
Yeah, love the pants. Look at them. I don't have any sound.
I like the hoodie.
Yay, Lenny. So, as you can see, the shirt was blank, but it's been confirmed, Jarvis.
Number 15.
Number 15. Vida, 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 vida loca.
Who had number 15? Anyone in the video?
That's outrageous.
That's outrageous. What legends had number 15? Do you remember anyone?
Vidic.
Vidic.
Yeah. And Lenny had 15 at Lille as well.
I think before Vidic was
yeah, it comes ChatGPT in. Guys, anyway, big up for everyone. Please continue like the video. It really helps, guys, and subscribe if you haven't. And in the meantime, Paul Greaves, big up for you to come in with this, a Jack. What are you saying here, Paul? What you saying here, Paul? A jack of all trades, but a master of none. 100%. But I agree with you. I'm just going to read out some chat while people are cheating, looking at the poll. I'm going to also go into the poll, guys, to say, like, I'm going to close the poll because the question was, would you keep Scott McTominay? And 20% says yes, guys, and 78% of you said no. The jury's voted, people. Mark, Jarvis, 78%.
So telling me there's a chance.
No, they said no. They would not keep Scott McTominay. 77% no.
And you're telling me there's a chance? Haven't you seen Dumb and Dumber?
Really? G'day. Oh, where you from? Switzerland. Oh, g'day, mate. Remember that one? Yeah, big up. Matthew says get rid of 100%. Anyway, if you get your questions in, guys, like, you know, as per usual.
One number 15.
Oh,
and,
search
Jesper Blomqvist, he was number 15.
Oh, Blomqvist
Swedish
from Sweden. Yeah. We're coming to the end of the show. So, as per usual, put your questions in. And as per Jarvis' Corner Show, he started this tradition, Q&A. Put your questions in with a question, and your question we will try to answer at the end of the show.
Or a Q in the front, guys. Drop a Q in front, type your question.
Yeah. All right. Scott McTominay.
I have a couple of questions, Mick.
Go ahead.
What's happening with Lindelof and Maguire?
Sold out the door.
Yeah, but who? Do we have anyone who's interested in
Fenerbahce for Lindelof?
Fenerbahce, Lindelof, yeah.
Yeah, but that's a month ago since we heard that rumor.
Yeah. There's potential suitors for Maguire. Hopefully, it can go back to Leicester as well. We don't know. All we know is that we wouldn't buy all these centre backs without even having a plan to ship out anyone. And Maguire doesn't fit the system. It's been numerous reports that he's been told to leave. So yeah, we will see. They're forcing me out the door. So I believe, and that is kind of like, you know, what they're saying, that we'll get Matthias de Ligt as soon as one of them is out. So I think the closest one out of the door would be Lindelof.
Matthijs.
Matt Ice, yeah.
Matthijs.
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 Okay, Matt Ice.
Gotta practice saying Matthijs. Matthijs. Matthijs.
And
Matthijs.
Rush Mano keeps sending me more messages to see what the hell is going on. Manchester United refused to rule out additional CB signings. Let me see what this is all about. Big up, Matt, for sending me all these messages. You're a legend, man. Plus gifting me all these memberships. Here we go. This is coming fresh from Rush Mano himself as well, the legend. Let me see here. How do I do this? Damn. Here we go. According to United report, Manchester United refused to rule out additional centre-back signings after they stepped up at attempts to shift to 120k per week star. Who is that? Matthias de Ligt or Brentway? I think Brentway is gone.
Matthijs.
Matthijs.
Matthijs. I heard he's already in Manchester. That's just what I heard. You know
You
what
heard.
that is.
Yeah, so I think Matthijs will come at the end of the day.
Yeah, but the reports yesterday was Bayern still wants, how was it, 42 million euros, and we just want to pay 34.
Right.
So we haven't met.
But-
There's still something to negotiate about.
Furthermore, it's coming in from Ben Jacobs as well to say Manchester United still admire Matthias de Ligt and Jared Brentway, but Lenny Yoro was the top centre-back priority. Right. And the deal they were able to progress the fastest. Further defensive additions still not ruled out at the right price. That's it. So it's all about the price, isn't it? If the price is right. And currently, we're showing who's the boss. Right.
I would choose the guy with the brighter smile, to be fair, you know. Don't matter which one of them comes in next. I do think Matthijs would be the next player that we do get. I think that's the deal that we've worked out. It's almost done. You know what I mean? I mean the valuation is off a little bit, but you know, I think Bayern will be willing to do some negotiations on that deal because they'll be looking to get in Xavi Simons, and they need everything that they could get.
Okay. Question then. We only have one left-footed centre-back, Legion.
Yeah, but Euro and Matthijs
Euro can play that.
It's two-footed.
Two-footed.
They're both
So there you go.
footed.
Yeah.
So would you be
And
just
we have
happy with
Lucho as the left centre-back
okay.
option.
Yeah. So would it be enough then if we just sign Matthijs de Ligt?
Matthijs, yeah.
Yeah,
I think that would be enough. I think actually I would like to get 3 centre backs. I'm being really honest. I would like to sign him, and I would like to go in for a player that could probably dub for left back as well as play centre back, maybe even right back. You know, like a Swiss Army knife guy.
Yeah,
Kadioglu or Calafiori. Like
He's on yours now.
Huh?
I heard rumors today we were linked to Mark Gehi from Crystal Palace.
Oh, he's been ruled out.
Too much.
That came up again.
Too much.
65 million.
65 million. Bang, man.
Yeah, but there were some rumors today about it.
Yeah, there were some rumors that we look at him, but I think in terms of price, the 2 most likely options, the 3 most likely options to come in would be Kadioglu because he's about 25-30, somewhere thereabouts. You know, possibly Miguel Gutierrez, same thing, 30 million release clause. And then it have that guy, you know, Inacio, who's like 50 million euros. And we know he's a Man United fan. We know we were scouting him heavily last 6 months. You know, we spoke about him in the January window. And it's one of those things that I feel like, you know, it could be done. You know, he was willing then to come to United, and you know, Agent Bruno always work. We have a definite good relationship with Sporting Lisbon. I mean, we got Ronaldo, Nani, as well as, you know, we got Bruno from there as well. So it might be interesting to see how we go with those deals. I really would like us to get Calafiori though. I just think that guy, Yeah,
What's going on with California and Arsenal? That's kind of died out a bit.
big problems between the two clubs, the original parent club and Bologna. They cannot agree on the 50% sell-on fee that they agreed initially. Now that they're getting the money, and the biggest problem was that Arsenal was trying to send a player across to them in exchange with some cash, and Basel, they want to get their 20 million. So.
Oh, Wizard saying the lift is dangerous. He's a risky, will be overtaken for his age. Bayern had many centre backs over 5 years. Best in the age needed a player that has no competition. No, I don't agree. Look. At the end of the day, I believe
23 or 24, bro.
Yeah, no, he's not old. He's just been around for quite a while. Listen, I believe we're going to sign the lift at the end of the day, and I believe that we will sign another left-footed centre back, and that might be. I don't think we're going to go back for Brentford. At the end of the day, I think it will be number 2, which is in the target, which what you also said, that can play left back as well, and that is Gonzalo Inacio. That is a release clause on what I think is £40 million, something around that, £42 million. And we're going for those deals where it's easy to do, release clauses and agreeing the installment terms, right?
100%.
Yep. Even Rushman is saying United looking for left-footed centre back and also play left back. And who can do that? Inacio.
Calafiori.
Inacio.
Inacio. Calafiori.
All right.
Another one.
All right.
You know what I mean?
All right.
Both.
Okay. I just want to thank everyone that's tuning in this 1,000. Yeah, Luke Shaw. Listen, I just want to thank everyone that's tuning in this 1,553 watching at the moment. And 119 likes. We see Mark doing chicken dances, attempt for a chicken dance, and we heard Jarvis also singing "Take on Me." And if we get 200 likes, I promise I'll do something very special. But we're not getting there. We're not getting there. All right. So in terms of our
there's some interestingly enough, guys. With all these outgoings that we're seeing here, the little bit adding up. If you look at Willie Kwambala, that is pure profit. Mason Greenwood, pure profit. If Scotty McTominay does go, that's another pure profit deal. Do you think that any one of these deals don't enable us to spend a little bit more?
Yeah, true. Just want to read what Kay is saying here, and this is kind of what Jarvis has been saying. Like he feels like you, Jarvis, that maybe it's not the right fit right now. Bruno Neves may not feels a lot lighter than with an Ugarte in there, so maybe it's not the right time right now. Maybe our priority is shifting. I don't know. We will see. I just want to continue with another Rushman contribution, and that is that Rio Ferdinand was deployed among others to help convince Lenny Yoro that MUFC would be the right move for him. So there's a lot of people, according to the Athletic, that's been involved to convince the youngsters. So that means that this is such a talent that everyone wanted. Liverpool wanted him, right? They walked away as soon as they heard that Real Madrid was in the race. Then PSG wanted him. They didn't get him, and we snubbed him over Real Madrid. Now Rio has been instrumental part of this as well, apparently.
I feel like Liverpool get rejected more than they walked away, because I have an article here that says Liverpool had £42 million Lenny Yoro bid rejected.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're coming to the end of the show. It is time for the questions and answers. Please, Jarvis, do we have any brilliant questions for us?
Well, we have some questions, but it's on topic. Royden Frost comes in and say, what about that Turkish centre-back? He can play centre-back, left-back, and right-back. I think on transfer mark, he's left back, right back, and defensive midfielder. I never seen him as centre back, so I'm not sure if Kadioglu is that type of player. But he's very versatile. The only thing is he's right-footed. So for us to utilize him on the left, you got to think of the whole jigsaw. How can we play with the right-footed left back if we play with a right-footed left winger? Because we need someone to go around and be able to cross, keep the width of the field. So for me, I don't see us signing Kadioglu as a left back. I would rather see him as a replacement for Wan-Bissaka and to be played on the right, because we need our wing backs to cross.
Yeah, true. All Okay, next question, Mark. Do you want to have a say on this one? Or?
Oh no! Sorry, I was just reading the comments as well. I was just enjoying reading the comments as well. Sorry.
Salty tears all day. That's it. That's it. Even my friend here that's leaving tomorrow said we spent brilliant 3 weeks together. He's a goodness sport, Alex. You know, he said, "Mate, you're doing mental on the market." Like, and I said, "Alex, what are you doing?" "I don't know, man. What's going on? I don't know. I don't know. Is Nico Williams coming to you? I don't know." It's like, so
I see Rick asking a question about.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I wonder who's going to sign Nico Williams at the end of the day. Okay, Rick, what are you saying here?
He's saying, "What about Jarell Hato? He's awesome." I think he's a great player. The news that I'm hearing about Jarell Hato, though, is that he's not unwilling to leave, Netherlands at this time. This season, he wants to remain there for one more season before he plots a move outside. At least that's what I was hearing about him.
Where does this guy play? I don't know. Ajax. Okay.
No, Ajax play. Listen, to add on to KD, give it another week what the coordinator is saying, and there would be more salted tears on his way. We see Burba in the house was here as well, so big up legends. Any more questions coming our way as well before we close the shop?
We have one from Eggbeg.
Engbeg.
This is for you, Mick. Engbeg.
I think Mick should take this one, but I would say this: hold on to your hats. The weekend is not over. We've announced Xerxes on a Sunday. We could hear terms agreed over the weekend. You never know.
Yeah, apparently what they're saying, they want him to be part of the tour. So hold your first. We don't know. This is what I like about United at the moment. They are operating under stealth, like Liverpool used to do. You hear something and 3 days later it's signed. Poof, right? This is what we're doing at the moment. So very difficult question. I cannot answer because we're not part of the deal, but it looks like it is. No bid has pretty gone in at the moment, so we might have a loan with an obligation to buy or something like that. But the plan is to get him on the tour, if you hear the correct story. So yeah, maybe over the weekend, maybe Sunday. Who knows? When we're flying out to tour? Are we playing on Sunday? By the way, yes.
We're playing on Sunday, and then we leave the following week to the USA.
Okay.
Scotland.
Jarvis, what do you think?
Just pure speculations for me. I know nothing about how they operate. I agree with you, Mick. I think they operate. We never hear anything. Ineos, they know how to keep their mouths shut, and I think that's a good thing. And if they want to sign Ugarte, they will make the deal happen. I think there will be no problem. Nico Williams from Jeff Steele, yes? ? Would be a fantastic signing. Agree.
Yes, but that depends on Rashford.
Exactly. That's the problem there.
Will Rashford have a good season? Looks like his best buddy is here to stay. Jada Sancho, his Twitch FIFA play partner. Will that motivate him enough? Will the new structure motivate enough? Would Ruud van Nistelrooy motivate enough? Will there be enough Viagra for him to, get him up right? So question mark. It looks like PSG is going in for Osimhen by the reports, but yeah, I don't hear any reports. I think he's staying, but I don't think we're going for Nico Williams. Nothing that I hear about.
No,
but it's a good sign.
Yeah,
but again, back of one good season, one good European Cup, right? So I don't know. But it's a release clause on 65 million euros, what I believe.
He's at Atletico Bilbao. They are not a selling club. They want all the Basques to play at Atletico Bilbao. And,
yeah. But he's favored to go to Barcelona, according to the reports. Like Barcelona really wants him.
Yeah, so, Barca don't have any money, do they?
They don't.
I think they broke.
Kein Geld.
They need to sell. They need to sell Frenkie de Jong.
Yeah, maybe Frankie comes to Dubai.
This window could get more interesting by the weeks, guys, because there could be some domino effects. Prospectively speaking, if we were to miss out on a Jao Neves, we might end up with a You know, a Frankie De Jong, you never know. It could be late in the window. You never know, guys, because from the way it looking, these guys are operating really, really in the shadow realm.
But he's injured. He's injured, right?
Yeah. But you know, another thing though about Nico Williams, I would love to have him on Man United. I think he has a very, very interesting way he approaches his game. But you see, again, that's Marcus Rashford's side of the field, and I think we've been avoiding that side for years. You know, if you notice, for the last 5 seasons, we've not signed a left winger. So it's one of those things for me that's a tricky situation, because we've signed multiple right wingers, but we've never signed a left winger, which is weird, right?
2 more questions. I'm going to save mental ball games last question, because it was a brilliant question. Roydon Frost with the second last question. Maguire and Aaron Wan-Bissaka are pure profit. Do you think we could get another 3 players with these sales? Also, Scott McTominay is a pure profit.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka is not pure profit. We bought him.
Yeah,
50 million.
So the only one that is a pure profit sellable asset here now is
McTominay.
That is McTominay.
Yeah, Maguire, we pay 80 million for. Pure profit is homegrown talent only. Academy graduates.
Yeah. Cool. And Jarvis, what do you think?
3 players, at least 2. I would see us sign another fullback. And, well, if Maguire goes, I think we will keep Lindelof. So we have 3 centre-backs out. That's Varane, Kwambala, and Maguire then. So we need to sign another centre-back. Because if the Ligt comes in and, let's say, just assume that the Ligt comes in and Lenny Yoro. So basically, we need 1 more centre-back to make the squad complete.
What if Aaron Wan-Bissaka goes then? We need another right-back all of a sudden. Frimpong.
Well, I think it will be too expensive, don't you think? And,
no,
and he spoken publicly that he didn't want to play right back anymore.
Yeah, he came out and said, I think it was the day before last night or something like that. He said he would like to play more forward up the pitch as a winger. So for me, I mean, I like him. I think he would provide a decent option, but his release clause ends tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like tomorrow, I think it's either tomorrow or Saturday is the final day for his release clause. After that, it's going to be 100 million. You know what I mean? And to be fair, I don't think we are the only ones that might be interested in him. So I would look at Miguel Gutierrez. Look at that same Fudi Kadioglu guy. You know what I mean? Look at our Calafiori. Calafiori could play right back, left back, center back. Right back, left back, center back.
Yeah. And we're coming in with the last question of tonight, unless we have more questions, but it come from Brilliant Mental Ball Game. Question: what would be a successful season if we get at least Ugarte and 1 more midfielder / defender in? Should I go?
Yeah. We have some breaking news from Fab. Can we just break it first before we go to Mental Ball Game?
Breaking news from Fab: Michael Bolton signed for Manchester United. Right?
No, it's this one here.
Oh yeah.
It's on screen. They say Manchester United have agreed personal terms with Manuel Ugarte. Contract terms discussed. Player keen on moving to United, even without Champions League football. Club-to-club talks continue with PSG, as more clubs also inquired. Same agent as Lenny Yoro, Jorge Mendes.
George Mendes is involved in this one, but it doesn't say if it's
2 minutes ago.
Yeah, so George Mendes has his fingers in the pie in this deal, and also who else? Neves, right? Brilliant, thank you. But it doesn't say that they have talking about a full purchase or a loan. That's what's intriguing, right? Personal terms been agreed. We know that already. Contract terms has been discussed with the players. Happy. Club talks continue with PSG, but other inquiries from other clubs as well. Same agents as George Mendes. So does it really give you an indication if it's a full? Yeah, he wants out. Personal terms, no problem. Can it be a loan with an obligation to buy, or will it be a full sale? Question mark. That's what we're going to find out very soon.
Yeah, but there's more clubs involved. Other clubs wants Ugarte. So I think a loan deal will be difficult if other clubs pay up. But do we know?
Right.
Do we know who the suitors are? Suitors are? No.
No, not what I heard at all.
Okay.
All right. Brilliant. That's great. We will follow that and go back to mental ball games question. Look, I will keep it short and sweet on this one. I see us at least getting 2 more centre backs. I see us getting a left back needed. We cannot go into the season without a. Sorry about that. It was my phone vibrating. It was not the other vibrator. What you think it was? Did I say that? That's what she said. Anyway. Left back needed. We cannot go into the season without knowing uncertainty of Luke Shaw, fitness, and Taro Malacia. So we definitely need a left back. Calioglio, whatever, Gutierrez, just come in. 2 midfielders, 100%. Ugarte and another one, and potentially an Amrabat signing for cheap. We'll see. And then I think we're good. We're good on the winger side. We're good on the striker position side. And plus, we have a lot of youngsters coming in. It's going to be an interesting preseason to watch as well. That's it for me.
Yeah, it's a fair assessment. Very fair. For me, I think also we need a left back, left full back if we want to play with the 3-back line, and I think we can do that with 3 brilliant center backs. I think we can really go for it. And maybe if we play with the 3-back line, we don't need the DM as much. We can play with for example, Bruno Mainu as a midfield pairing, with Ugarte as a false 9, dropping down, helping out in the midfield, and we have some inverted forwards, and it could happen. So it could be a success, and I think the new coaching team with Rennie Hacke and Ruud van Nistelrooy will help out. We also have a new Dutch goalkeeper coach, and I think we will see more of Ten Hag's vision this season, and we have several options when it comes to tactics and formation. We can go for the 5-3-2, we can go for the 4-2-3-1, we can go for the 3-4-1-2. We have so many options now with this squad, and I really feel that now we can see Ten Hag tinkering with this team and try to get his vision through. So I'm very excited. My biggest fear is that we start losing. Let's say we lose against Manchester City, we lose 1-2 games of the 3 first games of the Premier League. The pressure will be on, and Ten Hag maybe will feel uncomfortable. Everybody will be screaming for his head. Everything's wrong with Ten Hag, and we know the drill. So this is my biggest fear, but I'm fairly optimistic when it comes to the season.
Can you see a team where we play 2 strikers on top, like we used to do, like a Yorkie and Coley pairing,
Well, you got to remember, Xerxes is a false 9, so he will drop down. So it will be more of a 4-4-1-1. And when you have wingers,
that's what I'm trying to
inverted for the 4-2-3-1 and the 4-4-1-1.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to implicate, to say that, you can see a striker pairing like, Coley and Yorkie, like their partnership where, where Xerxes, the Zerk, play more a little bit behind the Højlund, which is more of a fox on the box, like, Xerxes linking up the play and coming in late to the box. And, maybe we see that. Maybe it will be a 4-4-2 sometimes as well.
It could. We saw the 4-4-2 against Manchester City in the FA Cup final. And I think it's a brilliant formation, and I think football is about to go back to the 4-man midfield, playing very, very compact. So it's very very interesting.
Imagine a 3-4-1-2 with Martinez, Yoro, De Ligt at centre back would be unbeatable. Yeah, 100%. At the end of the day, what we needed to fix is 2 positions. That was centre back and midfield. That was, for me, if we get that, I'll be happy, right? And a secondary striker. If you look at the youngsters that are coming in, there's so many prospects. Like, we've spoken about young Harry Ames that can play left back as well. We've spoken about, Collier as well, that can play number 6 as well. We're speaking about the Ethan Wheatley as a striker, can play the number 3 choice striker that be developed. And also, who else do we have? So many good players, like, Radek Witek as a goalkeeper as well. Like, more to come. I keep forgetting, even Jack Fletcher had an appearance the other day as well. Like, when he stood there on the pitch, like, what a specimen, like, the tall, combust player. So I think the future looks bright. Like, we got to play our cards right. And for me, a successful season, if we spin on that, will be. I think Aston Villa is going to be dangerous this season for some reason. So we definitely be in the top 4 by a chance. Like if we finish 3rd, I'd be happy. If we get into 4th, we win Europa League. That would be amazing as well. So yeah. But at the end of the day, I just want us to see, to develop the Ten Hag style of football, to see what we're all about the 3rd season, and to win games, right? So step by step.
Yeah.
Right. Breaking news on Ugarte. Yeah, there. 100%. We already broke it. Yeah. Anything else you have to add on? Because I am knackered. I'm tired.
I have a question, guys. Did any one of you hear that Marcus Rashford was banned from driving today?
Yes, I
He
heard.
received a ticket for €1,600 for speeding on the motorway today, the M40.
Yep.
And is banned from driving.
Yep. What can we say?
Is there any
NBA.
other news about Ugarte? I see a lot of people talking
Oh,
about Ugarte.
well,
I just-
Is it the same
personal
news you broke
terms.
from Roshbano? No, from
Yeah, the same
It's
news you broke. Personal terms agreed.
It's just personal terms, basically. Club to club talk between Manchester United and PSG will continue for Manuel Ugarte. He has the same agent as Lenny Yoro, Jorge Mendes. It's pretty much everyone retweeting what Fabrizio Romano is saying. Or do you have anything else? Nothing.
No.
No.
One more thing just before we wrap up. I just want to say I read an interesting tweet from this Swedish Rumble, or an ex from the Swedish Rumble. He always breaks down things brilliantly, and he did a tweet about breaking down the financial situation now when we have signed Xerxes and Euro, and how much money more do we have to spend? Can be spent? And he's gone through it all with the performance related income, commercial income, wages, amortization, what can we, and profit and loss, and they basically say we can spend up to 172.65 million
pounds
this season. So we still have money for us to spend. So and I trust the Swedish Rumble. He's very thorough when it comes to this type of mathematics and financials. As a lawyer.
I mean, even if you add further, like, if you look at that, we have, got rid of 6 players so far, right? Raising 65.9 million. And that is player wages and sales, like in combination, right? So that is massive. And just keep in mind that we sold Mason Greenwood on a pure profit FFP for £26.7 million, right? So basically we spent on Lenny Yoro and Joshua Xerxes so far 77.8 million. But that is not 77.8 million now. And you retract that on 26.7 million. So from an amortization perspective, Jarvis and Mark, I said it before as well, we technically haven't spent 0 on this season because of Mason Greenwood's sale. This is a homegrown talent, pure profit, FFP, and the way we are amortization this season is basically 25 million for these 2 signings in Lenny Yoro and Joshua Xerxes, this first year payments, right? That was going to register on books, minus the 26.7. Minus 26.7. So we haven't really spent anything.
No, we still have money. And according to FFP and European UEFA FFP, we can spend up to 250 million. According to
brilliant.
So there's money to spend.
Listen, thank you all. Mark is going away as per usual. He did a chicken dance, a weak performance, I guess. I just want to thank everyone that's tuning in. We want to also thank all the brilliant super chats. Let's just go over one by one what happened today as the highlight of the day. Listen, at the end of the day, Jay United was a member 1 month. Thank you so much. We have a super chat from Jonathan Dillenberg. We have super chats from Jeff Steele, Stephen Welch, gifted 5 membership, brother. Big up Stephen Welch as well. We have the Bomba himself, dropping 50 memberships, the Rushmano, who also been instrumental in providing the news here that we can share. Big up Rushmano, you're a legend as well. Jeff Steele came in with a super chat, but Jeff Steele also gifted 5 new memberships as well. And Jonathan Dillenberg also gifted 5 memberships. So there was a memberships galore today. We have 5, 10. We had 15 here. We had 50. So we are up to 75. We have 80 new memberships gifted in one stream. That's massive. Wow. Thank you so much. Wow. Legends. Legends. And thank you for all your comments as well. And guys, we reached 32k subs, so we are growing like wildfire. Like this is the new United. Can we reach 40,000 subs, guys? Whoa, that would be something that we never dreamed of. Smash. Listen. And we went live at the same time as Goldbridge, but who cares?
Who cares? Go bridge, small bridge.
Thank you. I got nothing more to say. I shared my experience today. I had an ice bath. Jarvis was out with his kids. Mark, I don't know what you
guys. I would say one thing: if you're not busy at 8:30 a.m. in the morning, join me for my daily morning stream when I bring a little bit of the news, Man United news. Usually, I know a lot of you guys might look at Goldbridge, but I would say from my own experience, because I watch his stream after I do mine, he usually reports on the same stories that I do. So you probably be hearing them twice in 2 different ways. Maybe you might get more information across to you guys. So join me in the morning if you're around. It'll be nice, guys, because I'm pretty sure we might get some nice news in the morning as well. It looks like it's going to be an exciting weekend ahead for Manchester United fans.
It's getting already exciting. Already, I'm happy with these 2 signings, to be honest. Like, and I'm looking forward for the Sunday game as well, to be honest. But listen, I want to thank everyone, each and everyone that's tuning in, and legends, you, Jarvis, that come in as well, Mark as well, Rushmano for always being there, providing the stories. Everyone that's in the chat, you're legends. I cannot say more. And I'm really proud of my new T-shirt as well, Jarvis. Have you seen it? It is also, I cannot stay away.
Rushy sent you more info on Ugarte.
More info, okay. Yeah, what is more?
Let me see.
Florian Plettenberg, what he was saying here. Wow, they are not in. Wow. Okay, let me just put this to the stage.
I have it already here. It says, as reported today and now confirmed again, Manuel Ugarte more than keen to join Man United with immediate effect. The 23-year-old midfielder has given green light for his transfers to Man United. Now MUFC is trying to find a solution with PSG. Clubs are in contact. Negotiation ongoing. So he's basically retweeting what...
but it's like clubs are trying to find a solution. And this is the intriguing part. This is the double-edged sword. This is the double jeopardy, right? Again, you read what he's saying, and it's exactly pretty much what Fabrizio is saying. The clubs are now in contact trying to find a solution. So could that be a loan with an obligation to buy, or could it be rightfully outbound sales? This is where we have the magician coming in here, Omar Barada, and plus the ex-CEO of PSG, which is Jean-Claude Blanc, calling the shots now together with Dan Ashworth. And the the director of football.
Yes, Mick, you have to excuse me because I need to go. My kids are knocking on the door. So, guys,
it's okay.
It's been an honor. I hope to have the time to be on the next one, but if not, good to see you again. And big up to the chat, and thanks for all the super chats and the memberships. It's been fantastic. Remember to hit the like, subscribe, and you know the drill. So. Have a good one, guys, and see you on the next. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Jarvis.
Big up, Jarvis.
And that's calling up the shots. And, guys, thank you all for providing the news. We'll be back in the morning, Mark Nurse, 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I will be there giving the news. And, there's always some good breaking news in the morning, guys. There's always things happening overnight in these transfer windows. For some strange reason, every time I wake up in the morning, there's good news from Manchester United, guys, and I will be bringing it to you. And I will be seeing Mick later on for the transfer rating show. Don't forget, Friday afternoon, Mick is live. I will be there with him. Transfer ratings, the Horometer, guys. Get in there. Don't forget the show. Man. And guys, keep smashing those likes. Keep smashing them. Let's smash the 40K subs when the season starts.
All right. So, guys, if you tune in 8:30 in the morning, Mark, if you get 100 likes, he will definitely do more than a chicken dance tomorrow. Tune in to Mark's channel tomorrow. Until then, beautiful people, thank you for watching, and thank you, Joey. Thanks for everyone. It's time to go, time to close the shop. I got to go to sleep. Whatever you're doing, pin back your ears. Cheers. This is the new Manchester United. This is where we're turning the page and getting excited. Look at Mark. He's got teeth like I don't know who, Jurgen Klopp, whatever. Okay, good night, people. Thank you for watching. Glory, glory, Manchester United. Peace, love, and go bananas as per usual.
Big up,
Bye for now.
guys.
Cheers.
Have a good night.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching Mufc Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.